Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Symone Monét and this is Halo Image and Energy Consulting. And today we're going to be talking all about trends. Trends, the ever-growing, ever-changing, fast-paced trend cycle, and whether or not you should be considering incorporating this crap into your wardrobe. But before we get started, definitely take a chance to like and subscribe. It really helps me out when you guys do that. It helps other people find this amazing content. So thank you in advance for taking a second to do that. And also check out the description box. We've got some great links to the website in there, links to some free downloadables and all the consulting packages that I offer. So take a sec to check that out. And yeah, let's dive right in. So first, let's talk about how the heck did we get here, honestly. I just find trend cycles and consumer buying habits to be so fascinating. I actually did a research paper on this when I was finishing up my master's in my very last semester. And it was fascinating to learn about the impacts that internet culture and influencers and fast fashion companies have had on our buying habits, our consumption habits, and the cycles of fashion in general. It's truly outrageous. The average person probably doesn't think about this too much, but back in like the 1800s or the 1940s, like trends lasted years, if not decades sometimes. Like, they didn't have technology to be pumping out constant new styles. There weren't influencers around to be telling you one week that you need to buy this crop top and next week that you need to buy this top with cutouts instead. Like that was not around. The layers of advertising that we have right now in the media just allow for such an aggressive like proliferation of new and better and bigger into our psyche and our daily lives. And it's honestly really, as we've seen, have been very impactful in the way that we operate as people and as women in fashion. um, so yeah, I just find the pressure of it all to be completely unbearable and unrealistic, monetarily, psychologically, and as far as like personal style. And so, fast forward to today, you're scrolling through Instagram or TikTok, and there's a new influencer every week or every day telling you that you should be buying this and not that, and that you can't repeat this outfit, and that, this trend that you wore 2 months ago is now for some reason outdated, and you need to get something else in the new season. So definitely in this video, like I want to take a second to address like trends in general, like what they mean for your wardrobe, and as you're developing your own authentic style, like should you be buying into this? Like, I don't know. Let's talk about it. So first, I definitely want to give a couple examples of trends that I've seen popping up over the last year. And with my clients, I want to provide to them a different perspective and a different way of looking at these things that come across our social media, instead of just being like, ooh, she looks good in that. I need to buy that too. There's a different way of like actually assessing if something is right for you. So I do want to talk about a couple different trends. The first one is the Valentino Spring Summer Pink PP collection. That's why I'm wearing this sweater. I actually got this like 5 years ago because who doesn't love hot pink? But the Valentino collection, I'm sure like you guys have seen it. It's been very popular for the last like 9 months or so. And what I love about that trend, like it's really taken off. Like this shade has definitely like integrated into high fashion, fast fashion, all of it. And actually what I love about the Valentina collection is that instead of like making it very complicated, they paired this intense, bright, unique color with an entire monochrome look. So I thought it was very chic, very honestly kind of like wearable high fashion, which was very cool. And I thought it was very tasteful, like a tasteful way to do a crazy color. But I love that this is an example. This Valentino pink collection is an example of a trend that is more easily integrated into like the average woman's wardrobe, right? And so, I like what they did. Like they kept it simple, they kept it monochrome. I think that's a great approach. If you're wearing something like this color, you definitely want to be wary of how it bounces off your skin tone. Is this the best color for me? Meh, I don't know, but it makes me happy and I think it's fun and I wear it every now and then. And I think that's perfectly okay. um, also, like, how are you pairing this with other pieces? Like, when it comes to trends in general, like, you don't just want to find something interesting and throw it into your wardrobe without any thought, because you could end up looking a little crazy. Okay, we've all accidentally done that from time to time, but let's try let's try to avoid it, especially if you're on this channel. I know you like give a crap about the way you look and like the way you present yourself, so definitely put some thought into like color, cut, how it interacts with your hair and your skin, and how you're pairing it. For a trend like this bold pink, I would definitely keep it simple as possible and let this be the star of the look. And if you guys ever need help integrating something quirky or unique into your wardrobe, definitely check out the style hotline on haloimage.net, my website. It is a super fun, like, pretty much emergency hotline for for style tips and help. I use it for when people have like weddings or high school reunions or something just really big in their life that they need help formulating a look for. But also, if you just need an hour's worth of a Zoom call to help go through a look that you're creating or figure out something that's happening with your wardrobe or your makeup or anything like that, the style hotline is a really great option. So I think I have that link down in the description as well, so definitely check that out if you guys ever need some help integrating some weird ass trend into your wardrobe. um, Another trend that I'd love to talk about is the chunky Prada and Chanel loafer look. Like, oh my god, I personally think it's so bad. I do not enjoy. I'm a petite girl. I'm like 5 foot nothing. The last thing I need is a big brick on my foot. But if it makes you happy, wear it. But definitely be wary of what you're pairing with it, because that is a look. The chunky loafer, the chunky boot trend, like that's a lot of look happening, and you need to be cognizant of how you're putting that together. Another dreaded another dreaded trend that has made its way back. Oh my god, the low-rise jean. Personally, I will not be partaking. Gen Z, they can have it, they can do with it what they will. Not great for my body type, not flattering whatsoever on me and probably most people. But yeah, like, these are just examples of things that have popped up in our lives lately, and I just want to take just a second to say that, like, you don't have to participate in these things just because influencers or fashion brands or teenagers say that you should. Like, you simply don't have to, and that's part of why at Halo I work with my clients to really cultivate their authentic self and their confidence and their self-assuredness, so that when these influences pop up, like, you're solid in who you are. You're solid and confident in that whatever you wear is part of your persona and part of your look, and you don't have to succumb to anything. And I love that. And so, when it comes to ever changing trend cycles, like, what do you do? I always say to myself, to my clients, stay authentic. Just stay authentic to you. Even if you're still cultivating that persona and that higher version of yourself, that magnetic woman that you want to be, like, stay true to that vision of whoever she is when you get there. And, low rise jeans with shoestrings coming out of the belt loops is probably not part of that vision, so you don't need to participate in that, obviously. And for the love of God, please do not spend your money trying to keep up with these trends. Like, truly stick with things that are classic. Invest in good quality pieces that are going to last you a long time and that will never go out of style. And then sprinkle your wardrobe with interesting, quirky, exciting things that, are a little bit more outside of the box. But you definitely don't need to waste money on trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like, it's simply not worth it. And I think if we want to dig a little deeper, which is definitely the thing that we do at Halo, let's actually like ask ourselves like why we feel that we need to participate in every trend that comes along or every peer pressure instance that comes into our field. You know, why do I want to participate in this? Do I feel like I need to buy this to be cool or interesting? Is there a way that I can be authentic and validate myself instead of just going along with the trend and being trying to be like everyone else? Why am I trying to be like everyone else? Do I not feel safe and certain with who I am? Why is that? Am I afraid to be authentic? Why is that? You know, like we need to like peel back the layers of why you feel scared to be seen in your true form. That's a really important part of, you know, getting to the root of who you are, peeling back those layers of things that we've been told that we should be, or what's acceptable for a woman, or what's sexy for a woman, or what's, you know, appropriate for a woman. We need to ask ourselves like why we are afraid to be authentic. What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid of it? What limiting beliefs are hidden under there? Because trust me, I've done the work. I know a lot of you guys, if you're on this channel, you've probably done the work. Like those limiting beliefs are so deeply ingrained, and it's really important that when you're on this journey of like finding yourself and developing this delicious like persona and like this badass like vibe, like you need to figure out what's been holding you back and why you haven't been able to reach that higher self quite yet. And if you are really wanting to reach that higher self and you haven't yet, I just want to say that affirmations are a tool that have helped me immensely. Immensely. I literally cannot even express how much like doing those daily affirmations while I'm walking my dog like have helped me rewire the stories in my mind and in my subconscious to be more positive, more beneficial to me, and help craft that new personality, or not new, but like improved personality, or like in a personality and a vibe and a persona that's more aligned with my authentic self and more aligned with who I am. And so definitely check out the link in the description box below. We've got some great free downloadable affirmation sheets that have like, I don't know, maybe 10 to 12 affirmations on there. We've got a beauty mantra sheet, a style affirmation sheet, and a self-worthiness and worthiness affirmation sheet, which is one of my favorites. And I think if you're doing this inner work, like you've got to get those old stories out and start implanting the new stories into your subconscious. It's really, really going to make a huge difference. So yeah, free to download. Check those out. And so when it comes to trend cycles and new and interesting things that are coming out with respect to fashion and jewelry and shoes and all of that, like nobody wants to hear this, but just because you can wear it doesn't mean you should or that you have to. um, you know, like I just feel like we need to actually figure out what suits us, what looks good, what is like actually adding to our wardrobe and adding to our life, and instead of just like going along with whatever the herd says. And don't get me wrong, you can wear whatever the hell you want. Like, please be my guest. I wear questionable things quite a bit. I am not a fashion coward. And, you know, don't let anyone stop you, even me, from wearing what makes you feel fun and vibrant and cool and sexy. Like, please, by all means, like, enjoy and do that. Definitely be proud of your authentic self. Be proud of what you put together and enjoy and be playful and have fun. Like, it's just fashion. Like, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be enjoyable. And I want that sort of like freedom for everyone. But when you're adopting that funky trend into your wardrobe, just ask yourself two important questions. Does this serve me? And does this suit me? Does this serve me? And does this suit me? Please just take a second to ask yourself this stuff. And what I mean by that is, does this look serve the goals that I'm going for? Does this serve the person I want to be? You know, a cutout Fashion Nova dress with holes everywhere and like potential for a nip slip, that's not really serving the goals I want. I want to attract high-end, high-quality people. I want to attract men and experiences that respect me. I want to attract opportunities that are going to allow me to make an abundance of money and make an abundance of friends and have good times and like attract that high quality energy and experiences around me. And like something like that, it's personally not serving the outcome I want to get. If I want to get attention from dudes at the gas station, like, okay, that look would serve that purpose, but personally, you know, I'm not into that anymore. Okay, maybe you are, more power to you, but personally, that would not suit me. So I would go for something more like a wrap dress or a skater dress or something like that. It just cinches me in. The girls are up. I have great legs and I love showing my legs. So I love a short hemline and I can wear my heels and like I feel beautiful and flowy and feminine, and you know, that's just the style that makes me feel good, and I feel like a nice wrap dress serves the purpose in my life of getting the type of outcomes that I'm looking for. And then you also want to ask yourself, does this suit me? You know, I'm sorry, but I feel kind of sad when I see these young girls and they're going out on the town and like they look really happy, but what they're wearing is so damn trendy. It is so Instagram, like straight copy and paste that like, yeah, it's on trend, but it literally is not looking good on your body. It does not suit your color palette. It's making you look dumpy and like too short, and like it just simply doesn't suit you. And I know like maybe that's not politically correct or no one wants to hear that, but like it's okay to be honest with yourself. Those boyfriend jeans and those chunky loafers are not doing it for you, girl. Like they're simply not, you know, unless you're like 5'10", 120 pounds Bella Hadid, you know, maybe then, but for most of us, not so much. And it's okay to be honest with yourself. Like this type of inner work that goes along with my teachings, like it's not always pretty, and you just have to be okay with that because that's how you're going to get the results that you really need. And speaking of not easy, I love some inner work here on this channel and with my brand. So I do have a journal prompt for you guys today. I'm gonna write it down in the description box as well. But the prompt is, what style best represents my personality, goals, and lifestyle? When I envision the best version of myself, what does she wear to the office? What does she wear to bed? What does she wear on a date? What does she wear to walk the dog, to the grocery store? Who is she? Build her out. See what she looks like to you and what feels good to you when you envision your best self. And I think I will leave it there with you guys. Work on that journal prompt. Put some of your answers in the comments below. Share with other girls what you came up with. Like, who does she look like? What does she wear? What is she like? And what type of style best serves your lifestyle? That's all I have for you guys today. I will see you in the next one. Bye.